All right, Capricorn, welcome in. This is your reading about the eclipse. We had this eclipse. I'm doing this reading right still in the energy. This eclipse energy is going to stick with us for at least a few weeks. So, Capricorn, what's interesting for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, whatever you have in Capricorn, is squaring the eclipse. Okay, 19 degrees, anything around 19 degrees, 20 degrees. And that can be stumbling blocks or building blocks. It's up to you, right? It's up to you. Are you going to turn this into an opportunity for yourself, or are you going to let it get to you? So let's see where we're going here for Capricorn. All right. Anything in Aries, anytime we have anything in Aries, we got a lot of stuff in Aries right now. Mercury is retrograding in Aries. We've got Chiron there, which was part of the, look at that. The full moon came up again. That was when I first started shuffling this deck. The full moon came up. I saw that. And we have a full moon at the end of this month in Scorpio. So Scorpio is a sextile to you. Any kind of energy around the Scorpio full moon can be very easy, kind of flowing energy, supportive energy. So if you are dealing with any kind of blocks, especially with an air sign, or around your thinking even, there's your card, time, Saturn energy right there. And Earth. Oh, look at you. It's possible that your mindset may be the stumbling block right now, that how you're thinking about a particular situation is the thing that's getting you in trouble. Okay. It's like a sense of perspective, or am I seeing this correctly? Am I seeing this through the lens of my victim archetype or through my hero archetype? Am I seeing this through my ego? Am I really getting what's going on here? And I think it's important to pay attention to that. The full moon is likely to purge anything that has been kind of jamming up your mindset, because it's a Scorpio, it's a water sign. So look back 6 months when we had the new moon in Scorpio last November, and just see what was happening for you around that time. It's Scorpio time last year, November into December. No, October into November. And see what was going on for you back then. All right, so let's see what the reading shows. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups. I like that. All right, let's see where we're going here. For Capricorn. Okay, Queen of Cups. There's Scorpio energy here. There's definitely Scorpio energy. That moon is not the only thing. Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lover's card, and the 6 of Wands. Wow. So, High Priestess. It's possible that there's a new person right around the corner, and I think this person could be somebody super intuitive. If you're dealing with a situation right now that feels very lonely, not supportive, not that good, if you're dealing with that right now, Wheel of Fortune is coming in to make a big change. I just, if you're dealing with a water sign or a Gemini, Cancer and Scorpio are definitely here, Sagittarius as well. This 5 of Pentacles, I'm definitely getting the feeling of passive aggression, or somebody leaving you out in the cold, somebody, sort of brooding over something. If you're dealing, that is, all due respect to Scorpio, that is really Scorpionic energy, brooding, deep, just like listening to sad songs and everything like that. So there can be, if you're dealing with that energy, or if you have a person in your life who's like that, that could be who we're talking about here. 3 of Wands, 4 of Swords, the Chariot, more Cancerian energy here. The Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 8 of Wands. I'll take you through this. 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. I'm getting a ton of passive aggressive energy here. And look at her. She's got her hands crossed across her chest, across her heart. 2 of Swords, same thing. The outcome here. Queen of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Pages. Okay, that's good. So I just feel like instead of going toward a third party, I feel like some of you are going toward a third party to alleviate a toxic situation. It could be in your work, could be a family member, could be somebody who is absolutely brooding, jealous. Um, if you're feeling that way, I would look at your mindset, because we have this air card here. I would really look at your mindset, like, is this intentional by this person? Am I projecting my own insecurities or my own feelings onto what this person is doing? Am I paying enough attention intuitively to understand what's really going on? I feel like some of you might need to heal that. All right. So this Three of Wands, you're showing up as the Three of Wands, which is about expectations. And let me tell you, friends, expectations will get you every single time. If you set up an expectation that someone is going to be generous to you because you're generous to them, and the minute they don't, it's like the vendetta happens, right? The vendetta starts. This is very scorpionic. And some of you are absolutely dealing with that about yourself, trying to understand, it's like, am I the jerk? Am I the one? There's definitely a sense of needing to heal. So if you're having a situation in your life that really is vexing, I'm getting the word vexing, or like hooking you in, it's time to move on from it. All right. And I feel like there might have been good communication in the past. There might have been a feeling of flowy energy with somebody, but there's a trigger here. There's a trip up. There's a trip up that, you might have helped somebody a lot and they're not returning the favor. You might have stood up for a boss or stood up for a colleague in a meeting, and then they throw you under the bus 2 weeks later. There's just this sense of, I've set up some expectation for myself that this person is going to behave like they are. And it's undermining the whole connection. This is a pattern, Nine of Wands. This is a pattern. So I do see some good things here, and I do see you moving away from it. The Eight of Cups, the Chariot energy, and being celebrated. And being celebrated, here's a couple of cards of celebration, celebrating you. Six of Wands and Three of Cups. You could have a spouse that is very vindictive, a boss who's keeps score. Somebody's keeping score on you. Okay? Somebody's definitely keeping score on you. And I think now's the time for you to say, this is enough's enough. So the Four of Wands in the immediate future, Four of Wands is like surprise, like a happy surprise, something really awesome coming in. Chariot and Three of Cups. It's not a coincidence that these two things are going on. Some of you really have to let go of an expectation with another person. You expect them to make an offer or be, part of your future, and they disappoint you. There was definitely that sense of like, I thought we were, but there was no conversation. There was no conversation. It was more, you did this, and so you expected that. Okay? They did something and they expected something from you. I like the idea here that you are really moving forward in your life. You are moving forward. You are making a conscious choice. Even though it's destined and fated for you to move forward, you're making a conscious choice at the same time. So it's almost like, I decided this, and you did, right? Like you're manifesting with destiny. You're manifesting with your path and being really in alignment with that path. So that's such a good thing, and going towards something that is joyful. Now, what's happening here with this Two of Swords is I just feel like you have in the past self-sabotaged good things because of this either defensiveness or this feeling that there's a person who is, the person in front of me, like, can I trust them? There's just like this little bit of a lack of trust. And it's like each situation teaches you something, but not to just apply whole cloth what someone else did to you onto another person and just assume. So I'll tell you a little story here that a long time ago, I was dating somebody and I forget what I did. I did something, and it triggered that person into remembering a previous partner who was very untrustworthy, which I was not, but they were trustworthy. So this person just had this huge shame attack, this huge kind of, you're trying to get me, you're trying, like this shame attack at like letting me in, like how was I so stupid to let you in? I should have known. And I was like, okay, maybe I made a mistake here. And like, but it was like an outsized reaction. So if you're having an outsized reaction to what someone else is doing, it's in your past. If the reaction is hysterical, the cause is historical. Okay? Because when something is just now, it's like we're present in the moment and we can deal with a current situation. But this is a pattern. Whatever you're dealing with right now is a pattern. And it's like time to break this pattern. And, it's like the scorpionic energy here, the very deep energy of like, everyone's out to get me. I knew it. People are untrustworthy. Why did I let you in? I'm so stupid for letting you in. There's just this huge, and it can be from you or it can be the other person. So right now, if that's going on, I do feel like slow yourself down. Don't react to something. Don't just lash out. I feel like you need to slow down and get in the moment and also see your own patterns. And I do feel like there is something really good trying to come in. It's almost like cause and effect. Like if you handle this well, you'll be rewarded. Okay? So I'm going to go deeper into this reading and we'll see where we go. That earth energy, that Saturn energy, this is definitely a lesson. But what it's doing is it's setting you up for something really, really good that's coming in. So we'll go deeper into that. I'll look at and see what you don't see coming. There's a link below, Capricorn, if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.